Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars in a Galaxy Epic Confrontations, the show where trivia matchups, rivalries, and showdowns get epic. We are back after a longer break than any of us here at Epic Confrontations had wanted, but we are back. I'm Eli, your commissioner of the league, with my co-host and co-writer and executive producer on this show, Conor Chiquiti, with me for the return of Epic Confrontations. Conor, how are we doing today for our third match of the Epic Confrontations 2026 Teams Tournament?
Pretty good. A lot has happened, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward to being back. So
we have two teams going at it. The only team we allowed to remain together entering this tournament, and a brand new team whose players and a new team whose players individually have shown a lot of promise, who are now teaming up with each other to take on this established team. Shills is back. Gerry and Andi are back together again. They've been through ups and downs, but they're back. And facing off against them is Element 7 and Choco, Dyad of the Force. Check out their podcast. We'll have all of that in the description as well. And they'll be sure to plug in. We'll give them room for that. But their new team is facing a proven challenge. So yeah. Conor, do you have anything else to say before we get ready for an epic confrontation over here?
Let's get epic.
It's time for an epic confrontation. 3 rounds in. Should give me a second. I just realized I don't have the teams here. 3 rounds in the teams division in our teams tournament of 2026. Introducing first. Making their epic confrontations debut. Element 7. Choco. Dyad of the Force.
How's it going?
Welcome to both of you. These match Epic Confrontations.
Yeah, thanks for having us. This is it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun.
I'm certain you guys are gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be interested to see what your competitors are gonna say, but they have a different demeanor, shall we say? But let's bring them in, shall we? And their opponents, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout, Gerry, the Cannon Junkie, and Andi, Sheev, Shills,
we need what we're here to win.
Play our song.
Gonna fade out now. All right.
Fade out.
I just want to say it's my anniversary weekend. I literally just finished watching Pillion 2 minutes ago with my husband. And going from that to this is freaking wild, y'all. The whiplash.
What a
crazy.
Transition.
The whiplash.
What a transition.
The whiplash is absurd. So
Happy anniversary!
Thank you.
Happy anniversary, Jamie.
Pillion's hot, by the way. Oh my god! But I'm so ready for Star Wars trivia. Let me tell you guys.
All right, let's do this. All right, everybody. I'm gonna just pause for a second. I'm gonna cut this out, but everybody has their whiteboards, right?
I'm gonna be
Right
using
here,
paper,
Commander.
but yeah.
Totally fine. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. Let's begin with the rules for round 1. The rules of round 1 are as follows. Each competitor or team will receive 10 questions from different parts of the Star Wars universe. This includes everything in Star Wars that is considered canon as of a few months prior to the match's recording. Competitors will have 15 seconds to write down the answer or an answer when applicable to the question asked on a whiteboard or equivalent. When the time runs out, I'll ask each competitor to turn over their whiteboard or whatever it is and reveal their answer while also saying the answer. In a teams match, competitors may not confer with their teammate in this round. Each question in round 1 is worth 1 point. There are no opportunities for stealing or to receive multiple choice options for any questions in the first round. During the duration of the match, each competitor or team has 4 in a 3 or 5 round, or 5 in a 7 round usages of question repeats. If a competitor misheard a question or they want 15 more seconds to think before they answer, they may use a repeat. Each competitor or team also has the use of a challenge, which can be used if they feel something is wrong about how a question is written or answered. If a competitor answers 7 or more questions in round 1 correct, they will be asked a bonus question at the end of the round, also worth 1 point. All right, let's do this with our first question in the category of the Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace, and your question is, why does Captain Panaka initially object to Qui-Gon's decision to land the Royal Naboo yacht on Tatooine? We're looking for the general idea here. You don't need the quotes. You don't need the direct quote.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I wrote Hut Space is bad, and I was going to put parentheses gangsters.
You know what? That I'm gonna check that. And Pep.
Huts are gangsters.
Yep, that's right. Andy.
There's no time for parentheses.
Huts are gangsters.
And Gerry.
You can't land Her Royal Highness there. The Huts are gangsters.
I love the way I will say I love
well
the way
done,
Q
everyone.
Core she says it. You can't take a Royal Highness there. The Huts are gangsters. I love the way he rattles that off. Conor, next question.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of the film A New Hope. Your question is, who played Grand Moff Wilhuff Tarkin in A New Hope?
Oh man.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I didn't write anything. His name is not coming to my brain.
Pep.
I know it. I know the answer. They wore slippers.
Andy.
I'm so mad.
Me?
Yeah.
Avid miniature war gamer Peter Cushing.
God.
I also referenced the
Yes.
Sir because he is a knight.
He is a knight. And Gerry.
I also had a brain fart. So Slipper Man was what I ended up just
You-
jotting down.
you did
He
wear
would
a-
also, he would also wear a velvet glove when he smoked. So that way,
God.
when he shook people's hands, the
What a
smell of
prince.
tobacco didn't get on them. Yeah.
Oh, God.
The
What a cool
Chief Shills is now up by 1.3 to 2 as we get into our third question. Next question is in the category of Star Wars Rebels. The first part of Twilight of the Apprentice ends with a giant face-off between 7 Force users, 4 on one side and 3 on the other. Name 1 on each side. One of my favorite closing shots of any episode of Star Wars television.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I put Maul in 7th.
Yeah, I'll accept that. And Pep.
Ninth and Maul?
I can't accept that. 9th wasn't there. Gerry.
Seventh Sister and Ashoka.
That's right. And Andy.
Maul and Seventh Sister.
That's
knew I got
correct.
that.
Why did we all go straight to 7th? That's crazy.
Honestly,
I just want to
probably
point
most
out that
memorable
Gerry and
story.
I wrote the sibling gender. You know, I
Right.
don't know if gender is important.
No, because at
Not
this point,
really,
because there's
but-
no 7th brother.
That's
I
how
don't see
like
gender.
connected we are.
I love that
That's how
of you. I love
connected
how
we
inclusive that is. You know what?
Um,
They should get a bonus
uh,
point for that.
are. Yeah. damn
Chief
straight.
Shills is up 2 points, 5 to 3, as we get into question 4. Connor.
Your next question is in the category of a show that some people think is better than other ones. Andor. Your
It is
question,
better.
Whatever. Your question is:
I need a
the
velvet glove.
second season of Andor ends with what revelation about Bix Kaleen? We're just looking for the general idea here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Choco.
I wrote Bix Prego and/or Baby.
Yeah, that's good. And Pep.
She preggers.
Andy.
I wrote pregnant and bad because that's bad writing. The idea that Cassian can only have a legacy through like biological offspring, I think is a garbage. It's the only bad thing in Andor.
Gerry.
Bars.
That Ego was Prego. She had a baby.
That's correct. It's still up by 2.
And I
She
agree,
Shills
Andy.
7-5.
Thank you.
The next question is in the category of behind the scenes. And your question is, George Lucas offered input on a scene taking place in what location in Solo: A Star Wars Story?
Do we get a repeat?
You can use a repeat whenever you want, you know.
I would like a repeat real quick.
All right, first repeat for Sheev Shills. George Lucas offered input on a scene taking place in what location in Solo: A Star Wars Story?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I'm gonna guess Kessel.
That is incorrect. Pep.
Bollocks.
Castle.
Andy.
I wanted to say Corellia and I forgot the name of it and I wrote Kessel instead.
That's incorrect. And Gerry.
Snow Planet.
Also incorrect. The answer is the Falcon. Specifically Lando's
Specifically-
closet.
Yeah, specifically Lando's closet. Specifically the scene where Han, Kira wants to put up her clothes on the hanger on the shelf, and he tosses it down. And originally, I think in the script, he was going to help her put her stuff back up, but George was like, "No, Han wouldn't do
It's
that."
interesting because Lando spent the whole movie in the closet because of how much they in the press said he was going to be bisexual, and yet
here we were.
By the
Conor,
way,
next
you guys have just named my new apparel business, Lando's Closet.
that's very good.
Hey,
Yep.
there you go.
Conor.
Oh yeah, next question. Your next question, guys. Attack of the Clones. What is the one thing Jango Fett demanded for himself from the Kaminoans, according to Lama Su? And we're not looking for like the direct quote, so just the idea. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I wrote a perfect clone, aka Boba.
Yeah, sure. Pep.
Unaltered clone.
That was the direct language, but yeah. Andy.
Unaltered clone because Django is a gay icon. Wants a son, doesn't want to have sex with a woman. Get yourself a clone.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
While you're there, I mean, it's Gerry.
Might as well. You're out. An unaltered clone. That true little clone helmet
Fantastic.
there. You're welcome.
9-7. Chief Shill's still up by 2. Going into the next category, the Grogu saga, The Mandalorian and Grogu out in theaters now. Who assists Din Djarin in killing the Mudhorn on Arvala 7 by lifting it into the air with the Force?
Gee, I wonder who that could be.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I wrote Grogu.
That's correct. I'm so glad we never did this show before the name was revealed, because I don't know how we would accept the naming conventions and that. Pep.
Grogu.
That's correct.
Baby Yoda.
Andy.
I wrote Grogu, the child, Baby Yoda, covering all my bases.
See, that's exactly what I was talking about in Gerry.
Spread it around. Spread it around.
I drew him so you would know.
Grogu, trademark of the Walt Disney Corporation.
The most important part of that character now.
Capitalism.
Truly. Next question, Conor.
All right. Your next question is in the movie Revenge of the Sith. And your question is, Yoda figures out that a Jedi youngling was killed not by a blaster, but by what other weapon? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
By a lightsaber.
That's correct. Pep.
Lightsaber.
Andy.
Saber.
And Gerry.
By a lightsaber, they were.
And I believe that Andy has just unlocked the bonus question. And I think that Gerry and Choco are both one away. All right, let's keep going. I believe this is the penultimate question of round 1 in the category of The Empire Strikes Back. When trying to figure out Luke's whereabouts on Hoth, Han Solo calls out for what rank of person does he call out for?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
General.
That is incorrect. Pep.
Commander.
That is also incorrect. Andy.
I put Commander.
That's incorrect. And Gerry.
I believe he was saying deck officer.
He was saying deck officer.
And he did promise him that he would see him in hell. So.
Yeah. I think that's Gerry unlocking the bonus question. Going into our final question of round 1. Go ahead, Conor.
Your guys' question is in the category of the Grogu saga.
Okay.
On Cetos, Jason Syndulla senses what happening on another plane through his connection to the Force. I probably butchered the planet name.
No, you got it right.
Sweet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I wrote Ahsoka v. Anakin.
That's correct. Pep.
Anakin and Ahsoka having a duel.
That's correct. Andy.
I wrote Ahsoka in trouble. Because I don't know if Anakin was really there or not.
We had the duel between Ahsoka and Anakin in the World Between Worlds. If you want to challenge that, I certainly will give you license to, but I'm
going to challenge that because, like Leia in ESB, I don't know if Jason knew that Ahsoka was dueling Anakin when he sensed it. He just sensed that she was in danger.
Conor, do you have
pushback, he sensed specifically he heard lightsabers clashing.
I'm inclined to give it to Andy just because.
Yeah, I'd probably give it to him
specified.
because of the fact that, like, lightsabers clashing, but again, he doesn't know who the fuck the other person is.
Gerry.
Well, so I just put he hears lightsabers because that's the whole thing. He hears lightsabers and tells Hera, like, hey,
Yeah.
do you hear that? Do you hear
Yeah,
that?
I think I'm going to give that
I
to
didn't know we were looking
Gerry
for
as well.
specific.
Yeah.
I might have misunderstood the question.
Yeah, we just took it from the
There's a
perspective of the
diegetic-
audience
There's a
versus
diegetic
the
answer.
perspective of Jason. Like
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
true. I'm gonna give it. I gave it to everybody. Going into
It's the first time I've ever agreed with your ruling, refs. Well done. You guys get a
going
pat
into
on the
bonus
back.
question. Sheev Shills at a 3-point lead, 16-13. I think it's everybody but Pep who's answering the bonus question. So we'll use whiteboards again. In the category of the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars. So for the three of you, the majority of the first arc of Season 6 of Star Wars The Clone Wars, consisting of the episodes The Unknown, Conspiracy, Fugitive, and Orders, takes place on what planet? The majority of the first arc.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
As the original audiobooks used to say, Coruscant.
That is incorrect. And Andi.
I guess it's Mandalore.
That is also incorrect. And Gerry.
I also did Coruscant. That is not correct, and I was also going to make the same joke. So.
That is incorrect. The answer is Camino. Camino.
I like this guy.
Yeah, damn. Okay, we're
all right. So we end round 1, 16-13. Shills up by 3, but it's a long game. Anything can happen. Going into round 2. The rules of round 2 are as follows. Each competitor or team will be able to spin the wheel to receive a category from which to answer 5 questions. They may choose to respin the wheel once if they land on any space other than opponent's choice. If they land on the opponent's choice, they must keep it. During the round, each competitor or team will have 15 seconds to answer their questions. In teams matches, teams may confer amongst each other to answer said question. Each question in round 2 is worth 2 points. However, if the competitor or team feels the option is needed, they may choose to get 4 multiple choice options. If they do so, the amount of points they will get for answering correctly recedes to 1. If a competitor or team misses a question, no matter how many points the question is worth, the other competitor or team has the opportunity to steal the question, collecting the value of points given to the question. All right, here we go, everybody. So, as Sheev Shills are in the lead right now, they get to choose if they want to go first or if they would defer to Dyad of the Force.
What are you thinking, Gerry?
You know, I think it's only fair that we let the new players go. You know, I think it's
all right. All right, so this is going to be the spin of Dyad of the Force. You can respin if you land on anything other than opponent's choice. Let's do this.
Will the bid continue?
So close for Rise of Skywalker. So close for Rise of Skywalker. Would you like to respin or would you like to keep it?
I'm inclined to respin.
Confident. I'm confident in this too.
Yeah, I want to take whatever I think other people might be best at.
Are you going to take it?
Your final choice. We taking it?
If you want to respin, we'll respin.
All right, let's respin.
Respinning. Let's do this.
Interesting strategy.
Holy shit.
No! This is why.
Oh my God.
I'm confident in this too.
So, Gerry,
yeah,
they're apparently very confident in the Rise of Skywalker. Do you want to give them behind the scenes? I feel like that's always kind of a crapshoot, and it seems like they missed the behind the scenes question, if I'm remembering correctly, that we had earlier.
Yeah, possible. Listen, that's not my strong suit either, but I'm willing to take this with you just to see how it goes.
All right. Well, it's tough because they're new competitors. I don't know what their strong suits are.
That's true.
But they did miss a behind the scenes question earlier, so let's go with that one.
Let's go behind the scenes.
All right, behind the scenes. It is
for
round 2 category behind the scenes. You both have 15 seconds to answer. Just to reiterate, you have 15 seconds to answer. You can talk with each other for each answer. To lock in your answer, please say final answer. So say like Din Djarin, final answer, just for an example. But all right, let's do this.
All
Conor,
right, guys.
first question.
So your first question in this category. In what South American country were the salt fields of Crete filmed?
Trying to think geographically where it would make sense.
5, 4,
Would it-
3, 2,
Peru?
1.
Is that your final answer?
It's got to
Yeah.
be final answer.
What did they say?
Peru. That is incorrect. Your opponents will have the opportunity for the steal. Next question, Connor.
Next question, guys. Which season of Star Wars The Clone Wars featured Ian Ruskin, Taissa Valencia, Ahmed Best, Tim Curry, Matt Lanter, and James Arnold Taylor? So we're looking for
Tassia Valenza, but yeah.
Thank you. Tassia Valenza.
It's either 3 or 4, right?
Remember, you have your
5,
multiple choice options as well.
4.
Do we say is that Bombad Jedi?
It's the season.
Yeah, we're just looking for the season number. 2, 1.
Let's go with season 3 then.
Final answer, season 3.
That is incorrect. Your opponents will have the chance for the steal. Next question, Connor.
Next question. During the production of Return of the Jedi, George Lucas consulted a child psychologist to make sure he landed the explanation for what plot twist in a believable way for children watching the film.
Vader being Luke's father. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. 16-15, going into our fourth question.
Your next question. What year was Star Wars Jedi Survivor released?
Survivor. 20.
5, 4,
2019?
3, 2.
You sure?
I didn't hear which one you said.
Let's go with what you said. 2019 final answer.
That is incorrect. Your opponents will have the chance to steal.
Okay, so your final question, guys. Who played Bodhi Rook in Rogue One?
Riz Ahmed.
Yeah.
Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points, ending the round 17-16, one up from Sheev Shills.
You guys have
Whatever.
3 questions from the behind the scenes category to answer possibly correct.
Interesting.
Took the word 3 without steals. No, without multiple choice is what I mean. Without
Yeah,
multiple
3
choice.
without multiple choice.
Okay, so
So-
they did no multiple choices.
You don't
they
get
did
multiple
that.
choice, yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't get it either. So, all right, here we go.
In behind the scenes, in what South American country were the salt fields of Crete filmed?
Guatemala, Gerry. What are we thinking? Peru.
Oh wait, sorry, we forgot to
Four.
say your opponent said Peru. Sorry, that
Uh-huh.
was my bad.
Opponent
You
said
always say
Peru.
what
Okay,
the
so not
opponent said.
Peru.
Okay, so there's
That's
one.
Okay, so it's not Peru.
Not Peru. Guatemala.
3,
Ecuador. I don't know South America.
1.
Ecuador.
You need an answer? That is incorrect. The answer is Bolivia.
God damn it.
Bolivia. Next question, Connor.
So your next question, guys, in which season of Star Wars The Clone Wars featured Ian Ruskin, Tassia Valencia, Ahmed Best, Tim Curry, Matt Lanter, and James Arnold Taylor?
Your opponent said season 3.
Mm-mm.
No, Tim Curry was.
He was
Sidious.
Palpatine
Yeah,
after.
for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
Do we want to say like 6?
4,
I want to say 6.
2.
Season 6.
Yeah.
Season
Season
6.
6.
That is correct for a 2-point steal. Big 2-point
Boom.
steal.
Got ya. That's right.
Hell
And
yeah,
finally,
Gerry.
go
Hell
ahead.
yeah.
That's right, Andy.
And your last steal attempt. What year was Star Wars Jedi Survivor released?
Your opponent said 2019.
Okay, that's good to know because I was thinking about saying that it wasn't before that though. I don't
No, it
think.
was for the PS5.
Yeah.
5,
2020
2021.
or 2021.
1.
Your guess.
What's your final
say
answer?
it.
2020.
That is incorrect. The answer was 2023.
Really?
I'm disappointed in all of you. I'm just kidding.
I haven't played it
Wait,
yet.
did you say Fallen
That's
Order
fair.
or
We said
Survivor.
Survivor.
Oh, fuck. Well,
It's whatever. I'm
That's
not.
what I
I'm not
thought,
that
yeah.
disappointed. It's fine.
Here
poetry.
we go with the spin.
I should have went with my gut. I said 2023 the first time.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I was thinking Fallen Order like an idiot. I actually
Stop.
went there for.
I
was invited to Survivor. I'm an idiot.
Gerry, how we
Andy?
feeling?
Gerry, solo.
I want to say yes. Because
I want to say yes too. The respin can get you.
Yeah.
Respawn got us.
I was gonna say, when have we ever seen that recently?
Yeah, like
I'm pretty good on solo. I feel like.
Okay, let's keep solo. I think let's keep
I'm not
solo.
great, but I'm okay.
Remember, you have multiple choice options. You have all but one repeat left. 3 repeats, that is. And
my bad on
before
that one.
your
ADHD.
before your answer, to submit your answer, please say the answer and then say final answer. As I said to Choco and Pep earlier, Dinjarin final answer, as an example. Anyway, when Chewbacca seems to doubt Han's claim of making the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs, how does Han justify his claim? We're looking for the general idea.
Rounding down.
Yeah.
Right.
Not if you round down, buddy.
Rounding down. Final answer.
Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Next question.
good. I forgot to set the timer.
Swish. Yeah.
Chewbacca temporarily leaves Han during the extraction of the coaxium on Kessel. To do what?
Rescue
To help
fellow
the
Wookiees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rescue
Aqua.
Wookiees. Final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Swish.
How many
Here we go.
containers of coaxium does Han have to secure on Kessel?
Oh.
That's tough.
Ooh. Do you want to do a multiple choice for this one?
It's almost impossible to get it without it, so I almost think
Yeah.
we don't do multiple choice to make it harder for them to steal from us.
5, 4,
That's fair.
6.
2.
You want to say 6?
15.
Oh God, we're way off, Gerry. Gerry, we gotta lock in.
I don't know.
Which is it?
Let's split the middle. We're gonna say 10. Final answer.
10. Yeah, final answer.
That is incorrect. Your opponents will have the chance to steal.
Can you tell us what it was though?
Well,
Before you boot us, come on.
no.
Come on.
Anyway,
You guys
Come on, commish.
commish.
I didn't do it for them. What?
They didn't
What?
ask. Okay, fine. Keep going. Keep going.
It's
We're
not
gonna be
just a
fair
follow-up.
all of a sudden. Okay.
What does Han hang up on his speeder at the beginning of the film?
Dice.
Gold
Lucky
dice.
Yeah. Gold dice. Final answer.
Yeah. Look
That's
at
correct for 2
I've
points.
got him in my
Finally,
damn car right now.
final question in the category Solo Star Wars story. After the death of Dryden Voss, who tells Kira, quote, "You and I will be working much more closely from now on"?
Maul.
Yeah, Maul, baby. Formerly
Okay.
Darth, just Maul.
Maul. Shadow Lord. Final answer.
Yes. Yeah, Shadow Lord.
That's correct. Bringing you
Puppet
both
Lord of Crimson
to,
Dawn.
What are we, some kind of mall shadow lord?
before the steals to a 9-point lead, 26-17.
Sure hate it.
All right. Before we get to round 3, your opponents left one steal with no multiple choice options, and this is in the category of solo. One steal for 2 points, and the question is: how many containers of coaxium does Han have to secure on Kessel? Your opponent said 10.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My
need-
brain shouted 4, but
You need a
think
final
12. Probably good. 12 is probably
12
better.
final answer.
That's
12.
correct for a massive 2-point steal, bringing the total up to 26-19. Sheev Shills up by 7 points going into round 3, our final round. And the rules of round 3 are: the rules of the final round are as follows. Each competitor or team will select 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Both competitors or teams must choose different numbers than their opposing competitor or team. Each number chosen will correspond to a special category of question. The 3 questions will be worth 2, 3, and 5 points respectively. In a team's match, the team must choose one competitor to answer the 2 and 3-point question, although they may collaborate on the 5-point question. Each competitor or team will have 15 seconds to answer each question. There are no stealing or multiple choice options available in the final round. All right, so here's where we stand. Sheev's
Well done
Shills.
on the 12. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Shills
wild.
is up by
Yeah.
7 points,
Ungodly.
26-19. As such, they will be able to choose their 3 numbers from 1 to 21st.
Do we have individual numbers or team numbers?
The team will choose. Will collectively choose 3 numbers. So Sheev Shills, 3 numbers first.
Okay. I'm liking 9.
I'm liking 8.
Okay. So 8 and 9.
Wanna go 10?
I put 9 first. Is that
That's fine.
okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want 10 as well?
Yeah, just 8, 9,
Okay.
10.
Just right there.
Yeah.
9, 8, 10. Okay. Dial of Force. Any numbers from 1 to 20, excluding 9, 8, and 10.
17. You want to pick the next one?
Was 7 taken?
No.
Nope.
17, 7, and
You got to pick one, right? You just keep it all in the family.
20.
all right. 17, 7, and 20. All right, we're gonna start playing catch up with Dyad of the Force. Which one of you is going to actually? I'm gonna first give the category, and then the 2 of you will decide who's gonna answer the 2 and who's gonna answer the 3-point question. Category 17 is the Clone Wars. Both the film and the show.
Are you feeling confident?
You have a lore Bible on the Clone Wars, right?
I can't refer to it.
Okay, that's true.
I'll go for it if you're feeling less confident about it.
Yeah, you handle Clone Wars.
All right, so Pep is going to handle the Clone Wars. Conor, before we start, I would just like to remind both teams that Sheev Shills has 3 repeats left, and Dyad of the Force has all 4 repeats left. So, yeah. All right, go right ahead.
Your question. Name one youngling from the Gathering arc of Star Wars The Clone Wars.
Petro. Ganudi.
That's 2 points. Bringing them up to 21, 26-21. We're going to keep going with Dyad of the Force. We are now within range that just the 5 will tie it up, but the 3 won't will of course help that as well. Choco in the category 7, which is, go ahead, Conor.
The Rise of Skywalker.
All right, let's do it.
And your question is, Choco, what is the only thing that the dark side vision of Rey says to her real counterpart? And we are looking for the direct quote here.
I wish we could do
5,
it right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You need an answer, Choco?
I'm gonna ask for a repeat.
All
Okay.
right, first repeat.
What is the only thing that the dark side vision of Rey says to her real counterpart? And then, like, the direct quote of it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna need to hear it one more time.
Sure, no worries.
Second repeat.
No, you're good. You're good. So, your question: what is the only thing that the dark side vision of Rey says to her real counterpart? So, and we're looking for the direct quote of what she says to Rey, of what Dark Rey says to Rey. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You don't need to write it down, by the way, Choco. You can just say it.
I was writing words to see if it sparked
Yeah.
it. It's something like
You need an answer?
you can't change who you are.
So close. The direct quote was, "Don't be afraid of who you are.
That's what it was. God.
Don't be afraid of who you are."
I
Going
wanted to
into our
deliberate so badly.
final
I know. I was
Question.
like touching it with
final question for Dyad of the Force to avoid the technical knockout, category 20. And what is that category, Conor?
Technology of star warfare, which encompasses weapons, vehicles, whatever. It's
What
as
was
the
category
categories.
1? I'm curious.
That was Rebels.
So, all right, guys, your question, and you can collaborate on this question. Which mercenary used a 785 MK Fire Puncher X sniper rifle as their main weapon?
That was Fennec, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
There's multiple snipers, but this is a very broad category.
5, 4, 3.
I support it. I think there's
2.
only other one possibility. It's either her or a Sing.
We need an answer.
Fennec, final.
I'm
Fennec
going to vote for
Shand.
Zam Wessel.
And that is 5 big points to Dyad of the Force, avoiding the technical knockout. Wow. Just wow. That
What a
was
show.
a huge
That
huge
is
comeback.
clutch.
Now all that Gerry and Andi need to do to win the match is answer one question correctly. Doesn't matter what the points are, just needs to be one question. First question is in category 9, which is one of our wild card categories. One big city. All questions pertaining to the planet of Coruscant. Who's answering this question?
You've read The High Republic, right?
For the most part.
I haven't read any of it.
I'm
so
a couple books shy.
I think you're tighter on book stuff than me.
More than me,
so-
Gerry.
Yeah, a couple books shy of a library, if you know what I mean. Yeah, let's.
You cool with taking it?
Okay, I'll go for it.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. Gerry, for the win. For 2 points and the win. Gerry. The antiquity shop of which character is shown on Coruscant in Andor?
Oh shit!
Oh my God, Gerry.
I'm blanking.
Five,
Can you repeat?
4.
Yes.
The question?
The question is for 2 points. The antiquity shop of which character is shown on Coruscant in Andor?
Ooh.
Five, 4, 3.
Can you repeat the question?
2.
Yep. Third repeat. One left.
God
The
damn it.
antiquity shop of which character is shown on Coruscant in Andor?
I can only picture the actor. Can't remember the name. Luthen Rail.
Yes.
And your winner!
is a hell of a drug, folks.
28-26. Luthen Rail wins it for him. Wow. What a match. What a match. Team Shills coming, Dyad of the Force coming from behind. Gerry struggling with the Luthen Rail punches, getting it on the last second. Wow. What an ending. One of the best endings to an Epic Confrontations match in recent memory. Wow. All right.
Good game, y'all. Good game.
Incredible.
Absolutely
So much
incredible
fun,
game.
though.
I'm gonna remove Element 7 and Choco for a second to talk with Steve Shills. Wow, what a match. Y'all were leading by 9 points at one point in the game, but pulled out with a 2-point victory. How are you both feeling right now?
I'm feeling a little embarrassed that I didn't remember Luthen Rail's name. I kept
still a little
picturing
hot and bothered from Pillion, so
yeah, I keep picturing I just kept picturing Stellan Skarsgård, and that's all I could think. Like, damn.
This
And
is
Cassie
what
Adams.
happens when the administration is not punishing us. This is what happens when the administration is not out to get us.
Yeah.
We get a fair match, great opponents, phenomenal opponents, but when
to
the
the
powers that
last
be
minute.
aren't cheating, we shine.
Yeah, like a couple of diamonds, frankly.
But phenomenal
Wow.
match, great opponents. Can't
Yeah.
say enough good things about them. Class act.
Yeah, no.
That-
Choco Element 7 gave us a run for our money.
Yeah.
But in the end, you're not going to stop the Sheev Shills. Again,
We
it
are
takes-
the MJF of this league.
Yes.
And we're on top as we should be.
So,
yes, the Luthen
as
Rail
of-
of the league, if you will.
So as of this match, the bad news for both of you is we don't know who both of your next opponents are going to be. In fact,
Oh.
I haven't even
Everyone's too
publicized
scared.
who the next match is going to be, and that may be because we haven't finalized it yet. Who knows? Honestly, I don't know. So I'm not going to ask you about your next opponents because, quite frankly, we don't know.
You
Even
can put
one-
anyone in front of us, and as long as
either
you
of the
two
two
are,
options.
as long as you two are calling it down the middle and fair, we'll win.
Yeah. Set them up, knock
What
them
I
down. That's what
want-
we do.
What I wanted to ask the both of you about is not your opponents on your next match, but maybe on a future match, because we have two, some may call them super teams, barreling down the other side of the bracket, and I'm talking about Jarod the Dark Jedi and Michael McCoy with the Jedi Princes, and a certain team you may know, Gerry, Alden Diaz, and a certain co-host of yours, Scotty Jarrow, with the Phantoms of the
Who?
Park. Do you have a specific team you want to face out of the two of those? Or are you game for either? What do you have to say to either of those? If, say, you get that far.
I'm sorry. No, Andy, go ahead. All I was going to say was just,
Look, some of those people were very helpful to me when I stole some coaxium. So I have nothing but love and respect for every team in this league. And if they face us, it's going to be really sad what we have to do.
yeah. I think the only challenge out of the two would be Diaz J-Ro. I mean, I think that's the only team that would be a slight challenge. You know what I mean?
Jarod is unappreciated. I think Jarod has he's got that
That's
dog
a
in him.
first.
He's got the eye of the tiger because
He's
everyone
got-
gives him
yeah.
shit. So I legit think he's a force to be reckoned with.
He's the underdog.
He is sharp on trivia. I think he's also been likewise saddled with some bad calls, some bad questions, but I can relate.
He's gonna be so happy. He's gonna be so happy to hear that.
It's going to make his month. It is going to make his month. No, I want to congratulate both of you on this incredible win. Like, legitimately, what a match we just had.
Phenomenal opponents. Can't say enough
yeah.
good things
Oh, yeah.
about them. They're going
Absolutely.
to go
And
far
we will
in this
bring-
league.
And we will bring them on to give them their flowers momentarily. But before we do, would you both plug your stuff, where we can find you, all that good stuff?
I'm out of One Hat Town on BlueSky and Instagram, and go watch Pillion. It's great. It's very graphic.
Logging it away.
And then go compete in Star Wars trivia after you watch it.
I think
Yes.
that's the secret to
I
success.
call that
So.
I call that a typical Monday night.
You're wild.
Yeah, I'm buck wild. Well, you can find me at the Cannon Junkie pretty much everywhere, and just about every Thursday on the Bombadcast. Yeah. So come find me, nerds. It's fine.
All right. Congratulations to you both. Let's bring
Very
on
much,
our opposing team. Choco Element 7, you pulled out a great battle today. That 5-pointer at the last minute was truly something to be seen. But even beyond that, you were saddled with some tough questions. It happens to everybody. But yeah, what do you see? Are you interested in competing more? Are you interested in like as a team, individually? Like what about your future? today?
Yeah. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, this one's on me. I made us a re-roll on Rise of Skywalker, and that's what killed us. Is they, which I'm so mad that I forgot Peter Cushing. But that forgetting that is what sealed us. The first question sealed us.
Well, I think we both equally had some mistakes to kind of own there. But it was overall a great match. I think
was.
definitely, admittedly, we are lore masters, and that doesn't mean we know everything, but our specialty is like the lore, right?
Yeah.
And Force and the mysticism.
Yeah, the fact
And
that I read
behind the scenes is admittedly our weakest.
is our weakest.
And I
Yeah.
will I will give props to both of you, especially because we put both of you up against the only pre-existing team that we put into the first round of this tournament. They already had, not that y'all don't host a podcast together, but they've already had experience playing as a team in this league before, and y'all performed very well even despite that. So, yeah.
Tell me this is a double elimination. No, it's all good. It's all good. Next year, to
Yeah,
quote
Hey,
quote
listen,
one of the unsung villains from from Inspector Gadget. Next time.
And listen, they said that they were the MJF of this league. Well, you know, all the more reason for us to come back for that big takedown.
Fighting words from Dyad LaForce. Yeah, I'll ask this. I know you both are also friendly with a certain Dark Jedi. Would you have any desire, him or anybody else in this league, to take on other than possible revenge tour against Sheev Shills?
Oh, I just want to take down Alden because I saw him holding the belt, looking all smug, and I'm like, no. But
I have
it'll
my
have to
own.
wait till next year. But just let him know.
I actually have my own belts that I took from Choco.
And you know why I lost that? Bad
Yeah,
wheel
because
spin.
exactly, I'm not gonna trust your spins anymore, dude.
As said on one of the main inspirations of the show, the movie Trivia Schmodown, by one Roxy Stryer, the wheel giveth and the wheel taketh away.
Listen, guys, the opponent's choice thing, it's been a bit that's been going on for a long while here at Epic Confrontations. You guys were just the unfortunate, just victims of it. It's just
Usually
It
it's
either
Jared,
gets
so, you know.
it either gets really close or lands on opponent's choice. And so
And you
The
were both
one,
unfortunate to get enough to get both.
When I lost to Pep, I spun and got resistance, which I was really weak on at the time, and so I spun it again and got resistance.
man.
Don't you hate it when that happens? I'm surprised, actually. We have a resistance slice. I'm surprised it didn't end up on this wheel, or I'm looking like. I don't think
I'm
the
much
next
better in
match-
resistance now.
And
I'm a brush
all
up
You
right,
on
should
behind
get
the
better at
scenes.
behind the scenes, though.
all right. Final
happens.
question for both of you. Plug where we can find both of you before we close this thing out.
For the both of us, you can find us on the YouTube channel Dyad, on on Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific for our live show, Dyad in the Force. And then for me on TikTok at _element7_.
Yep. So same for the podcast. I'm Darth Choco on TikTok and everywhere that matters. And yeah, so come join us sometime.
Absolutely.
on.
All right. Thanks to both of you. Congratulations on a match well played for both teams. Conor.
Eli.
This is usually the time of the match where we announce our next match. Unfortunately, we don't have that finalized right now. We're still getting the teams together. It will come out in June. That is my promise. It will come out in June. But as for other matches in June or maybe July, we can tease the first match of the second round of our 2026 Star Wars and the Galaxy Epic Confrontations Teams Tournament. Conor, you ready to see this?
Sure.
Before I unveil this thumbnail, I have to ask you a question, Conor. Why? Why did we allow this to happen?
You know, that is a great question. As someone who is in a group chat with all four of these just incredible fellows, can you put me on screen? It's gonna be a bloodbath.
It's gonna be one of the most hectic matches in Epic Confrontations we have had in quite some time. The Jedi Princes versus the Phantoms of the Park. Jarod, Michael, Alden, Scotty, all in one match. However, shall we survive?
I could 100% see, and I don't think he's in here for this, but he will probably see this, or maybe it gets clipped. I would not be shocked at all if that match starts and Scotty J-Ro is not Scotty J-Ro. That is all.
And I'm going to cut you off there because I don't want to give away any surprise. But yeah, that match is going to be big.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, we'll
I
see
forgot
what
that was going to be one of the next matches.
Oh yeah. They both won their first matches, and this is where it's heading.
Of course it is.
Conor.
Eli.
Where can we find you?
Y'all can find me on Twitter and BlueSky over at Depa Banana. I sometimes use those sites. Instagram, I'm kind of more active there. ConmanJFO. I would say Discord, but I'm not giving that out for free. You're going to have to pay to our Patreon, which we definitely don't have for now. You're going to have to pay for our Patreon to get that one.
Pay for our non-existent Patreon.
Yeah, for now.
Oh, that's maybe the funniest thing I've heard
for
in a while.
now. I also co-host 2 Star Wars podcasts. The first one is with an established member of this of the Epic Confrontations mythology, Jarod the Dark Jedi. He and I co-host Knights of the Nerd Republic, the Star Wars show from the nerd. Oh my God, I can't talk right now. The Star Wars section of the Nerd Academy podcast. You can find that. You can find the Nerd Academy podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, kind of wherever you listen to podcasts. Just really Google Nerd Academy podcast. Our website should pop up, and that should have all of our links. And then I also co-host over at For the Republic podcast. We just actually finished 4 hours ago our review of The Mandalorian and Grogu. But you can find all of our episodes on, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you find podcasts. We're probably on there. Yeah, I also write Star Wars fan stuff. I haven't published any of it yet. I hopefully will at some point. Yeah, that'll be out on, I don't know, like AO3 or something. I don't know. Eli, where?
You're my God, you're travising me. My God. All right. Anyway, you can find Epic Confrontations on BlueSky at inagalaxytrivia.bysky.social. You can find me everywhere. My link tree is linktr.ee/_OchiFan327. You can find our link tree at linktr.ee/inagalaxytrivia, I'm pretty sure, to see where you can find everybody who works on this show in the behind the scenes capacity. You please subscribe to the Epic Confrontations, the Star Wars in a Galaxy YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell and leave a like so that you make sure not to miss any Star Wars in a Galaxy or Epic Confrontations videos or live streams in the future. Yeah, follow our sister show, Star Wars in a Galaxy, watching all Star Wars we can get our hands on, where Jacob and I, where my co-host Jacob and I talk about Star Wars. We're on an extended hiatus, but we will be back very soon, covering the end of our Andor Season 2 season. Which will not end with the end of the season, but will end with the third arc of the season. That would be Messenger, Who Are You, and Welcome to the Rebellion. And then we'll have some updates on what we're going to be doing after that soon. But in the meantime, congratulations to winners, and may the Force be with you always.